Peace to the guys and goddesses, kings and queens, emperors and empresses, chiefs and chiefs of the motherfucking land, priests and priestesses of the motherfucking land. Hope you're having a great cosmic rise or a great cosmic night, depending on when you catch or see this video. You feel me? Mushroom Top OJ in the building. You feel me? Master Fro in the building. You feel me? Lil Fro in the building. Um, but nah, let me complain though. You feel me? I just wanted to speak on this year 2025. It's been an interesting year, and you got people saying 2025 is the year of the nine, nine ether, whatever. But you also got to remember, according to Chinese folklore and Chinese culture, nigga, this is the year of the serpent. This is the year of the snake, the seraphim energy. You feel me? Serpent and seraphim is the same thing, and you're gonna see a lot of because I don't. It's gonna be on both spectrums. You're gonna see a lot of snake shit going on, basically. Like, you're gonna experience a lot of snake shit, betrayals. You know, somebody stealing from you, or I don't know. You feel me? You just gonna experience reptile energy. You know, somebody might talk behind your back, speak down on you, but then, they glaze city when they in your face. You feel me? That's the type of shit we're gonna experience this year. We're gonna see a lot of, and it's mainly gonna happen to a lot of, you know, public figures out here with big images over the masses, right? You're gonna see a lot of them get exposed and come down because it's the year of the snake. The grass is being cut low for all the snakes to be seen. You feel me? You gotta remember, you gotta get that grass cut low. So, I wanted to point that out, but this is also the year the Kundalini energy is going to basically reach full completion. That's just the best way I can put it. The Kundalini energy is now reaching its climax, and it will reach its full climax in July. July is the 7th month, and 7 represents completion and balance. 7 chakras, 7 continents, 7 days in a week. What else can I think of? Your body's 70% water. The space is 70% hydrogen, which is still water. Everything revolves around 7. God created the heavens, the earth, the moon, and the sun on the 7th day, and everything was good. Everything revolves around 7. And another thing I wanted to point out is casinos. You see 777. That's considered lucky. But and it's not, 777 is not considered being prosperous. I want people to get that correct. 888, 888 is what's considered you prosperous. This is when you reach 777 is 777. 777 represents being lucky. You being guided at the right times to make the right plays to become prosperous. You see what I'm saying? And whether I'm over here fucking up my words. Whether that be money, resources, time, health, you can be prosperous in anything. It ain't just see niggas hear the word prosper and start thinking about money. Like, no, it's not. It's not just always about money. So, you gotta remember that. But 888 is what equals wealth, and wealth, we talking resources, and money happens to be one of those resources. But yeah, the Kundalini energy. Where's my lighter? The Kundalini energy is basically reaching full completion this year. It's reaching full completion this year, and like I said, I say that because it's the year of the snake, and the year of the snake is also like, it's every 12 years. Every 12 years is when it's, so let's say 2037 is the next year of the snake, and some crazy shit gonna happen then. But right now, we gotta worry about now in 2025. The energy is picking up, the energy is rising. People seeing all this crazy weather. The weather's gonna get more and more chaotic in nature. You know, and another thing is going to be very unpredictable. Snakes are very unpredictable, so a lot of things this year is going to be very unpredicted. Shit just going to happen, and that's for good and the bad. Like, you got to take this shit for the good and the bad. Like, when I say unpredictable, it can be in a good way or a bad way. Nigga, you might come across $10,000 on the ground. You never know. Just, it depends on your frequency. You see what I'm saying? So the best thing we need to be doing this whole year is staying on staying on and maintaining a high frequency, a divine frequency. Taking care of yourself, loving yourself. Sexually abstaining. Creating certain spells to keep yourself spiritually protected. For the rest of this year, and certain spells to keep you guided for the rest of this year to make all the plays you need to make to get to that next level in your life. So, take that out. Take heed on that. Take heed on that. And another thing that snakes do is they molt. You feel me? They molt into new skins, pretty colors and shit like that. So a lot of people gonna be undergoing some molting processes this year. Like, you get ready to undergo a molting process, and once it's finished, you gonna look beautiful. You feel me? You're gonna look beautiful. That's metamorphosis. Butterflies do the same thing. Caterpillars. Caterpillars themselves in a way are kind of like snakes. They start off with no arms, nigga. They gotta do the same thing. Snakes move on the ground and shit. And then after a while, they metamorphose and turn into a butterfly. Now, I'm saying snakes can turn into some flying shit. No, I'm just saying they molt. And their colors are more prettier. They're more brighter in tone. You feel me? So, a lot of people going to be undergoing some processes, some molting processes. You feel me? So you might feel like you a little stagnant, or you might feel like you coming across a lot of failures a lot. You feel me? Don't let that it discourage you. You feel me? Don't let that discourage you on your journey of becoming a great man or woman you need to be. You feel me? You got to go through those things. It's a molting process. So once you get through that, you gonna come out on the other side a whole powerful being that you never thought you could become. You feel me? I mean, this is for myself. You feel me? I'm undergoing molting processes right now. You feel me? Where I'm like, damn, I ain't even know I could tap into this type of energy. You did? I ain't even know a nigga could tap into that energy. So, a nigga, I'm hooping. I just got done hooping earlier, nigga. I feel so good. Like, I'm getting my cardio, because, I smoke a lot. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I almost knocked the phone over. I want to get my cardio back right. So that's why I've been hooping and shit. You feel me? I've been trying to sweat more. You feel me? Fast more. I'm trying to clear up my skin. Y'all see my shits? I got a little, you feel me? I don't like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I always get like this around summer anyways. But it's not as bad as it was last summer, though. So I can definitely say I made progress. Like, you feel me? That glass skin, I like that. You see how it look right here, nigga? Like, ooh, black woman, you made this. You made this right here. You made this. But yeah, I wanna smoothen up these rough edges right here. You feel me? Once I get them hoes smoothed out, glass skin city. You feel me? Glass skin city. I'm gonna have all my skin badges, nigga. Hall of Fame. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna have all my skin badges Hall of Fame. So yeah, I wanted to speak on this year's the year of the snake. You could do the numerology on it. It does come out to 9, and that means there's gonna be a lot of messages for those on the divine frequency. You feel me? On the divine frequency. And that would be God's children. You feel me? The real God's children, Mother Nature's children. You feel me? And we just need to take heed on the signs, not just from society and shit like that. Look at nature. Pay attention to how the animals been acting lately. You feel me? I noticed a lot of pairs. I've been seeing animals in a lot of pairs lately. And I understand it be like mating seasons and shit like that, but still though, it's just lately it's been almost like these motherfuckers got married. Like, usually animals they mate and then go about their way, but like some of these motherfuckers, like I seen 2 squirrels the other day playing with each other, and I knew it was the male and the female. Like they had like a whole ass relationship. Seen 2 lizards. One lizard could not stop following the other. I was like, that's gotta be the nigga. That's gotta be the nigga following that other lizard like that. The other lizard was the woman trying to afford and find some food and shit, and this nigga just following her everywhere she go, just looking over her, protecting her and shit. So, you gotta pay attention to that. You're gonna see a lot of animals in pairs. I'm not sure what's up with that. Maybe there's a restoration becoming between the man and the woman again, where we can stand together as one again. You feel me? Pay attention to the weather. Like I said, you're gonna see a lot of earthquakes. We seeing that because the sun cranking up. All that solar energy that's cranking up. This is the year the solar cycle, solar maximum. We hit solar maximum in July, and this is solar. This year marks the first, or marks the beginning of solar cycle 25 on 2025. And then this is also the year of the snake too, so it's gonna be a lot of things that take place. You feel me? And then you gotta remember we had the eclipses. Y'all remember them eclipses we had last 2 years ago? I want to say the one in April, which was I think this past last year, and then the one in 2023 in October, which was the Ring of Fire one. So yeah, peep game on that. You feel me? A lot of things you're gonna start to see that like will be considered rare, right? Like they say solar eclipses is rare as fuck. Total solar eclipses, they rare. But them bitches been happening a lot lately. And then, certain things like tornadoes happening in winter, like that's rare as hell. We finna see that a lot now. Like it's gonna be a lot of things are gonna become more common because the earth is changing, it's undergoing changes. When the earth undergoes changes, the environment changes. Things are gonna go back more tropical like on the planet. You gotta remember the planet was tropical, all tropical at one point. The planet wasn't just all it wasn't just ice at the North Poles and South Poles. Nigga, they tell you Antarctica used to be a tropical continent. There's a reason for that. The entire earth used to be tropical, and it's going back to that. That's why it's getting more hot. It's getting hotter and hotter and hotter because the frequency of the earth is picking up. The earth is going back. Everything is turning back in time right now. You feel me? A lot of species is gonna get discovered. Animals are gonna start to get bigger. You feel me? Insects are gonna start to get bigger. Bugs and shit like that, they're gonna start to get bigger. A lot of things are gonna start to grow bigger because the environment is changing. But also, this is just the earth trying to repair itself because of all the damage that's been done. You gotta think of all the trees that's been chopped down and shit. You feel me? All the trees that's been chopped down. So, the earth, it's like undergoing a healing process, and all that shit's finna be brought back. You feel me? Which is gonna make the earth a more an immense realm. You feel me? And the reason why I say immense, because the energy is gonna be so high in frequency. You feel me? That means the energy gonna be more light, but it's gonna be more like immense. I don't know how to explain it. Like spiritual wise, you gonna feel the pressure of it because it's gonna be so hot too. You feel me? And we seeing this right now. Like it's hot, nigga. You feel me? And I ain't gonna cap. That shit don't even be bothering me. I be hooping in the heat. Nigga, I be hooping in the heat. In the broad sunlight, nigga. And I don't be minding that shit one bit. Because you know what? You got thunderstorms. It be so hot, damn thunderstorms start spawning out of nowhere. I swear to God, that shit happened last night. It was so hot yesterday, nigga. Because I was hooping and shit, right? And then I seen these big ass clouds start coming in. I'm like, damn, you feel me? I'm like, it's finna storm. So I hit the bus, then I go hit the store to grab a little grocery shit, and then come back, and nigga, it get cracking, nigga. I'm talking about it cooled down like a motherfucker. The rain start hitting and the lightning crackling through the sky. That shit was pretty as fuck. So that's another thing I like about the summer, because thunderstorms are more prominent, and thunderstorms are known for cleaning the atmosphere. You feel me? I told niggas this, when you smell rain before it comes or after the storm leaves, that's because of the lightning. The lightning is purifying the air. It's so damn, lightning is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. So that's 50,000 degrees, Fahrenheit? So we talking immense heat cleaning up the air. All them dirty particles from them chemtrails they be spraying and shit. So we gotta be grateful for them thunderstorms, nigga. So, hey, I just be thugging. I can't speak for everybody else. Some niggas don't like summer. They like being in the snow. They like being in the cold and stuck in the house all day. You feel me? Niggas don't like getting out here and detoxing. They don't like the summer because summer is literally, when you go through summer, right, the UV rays, all of them, A, B, and C, all the UV rays from A to C, nigga, becomes more prominent on the surface of the planet. C is the most strongest form of UV radiation because it's more short in length and it's more penetrating. The other ones are more long in wavelength. That's why they're able to reach reach the earth, whether it's winter or summer. But when it's winter, UVCs, it's a little harder for them to reach the planet. But during summer, and the sun the sun and the earth getting more closer to each other, right? All this UVC is on the ground now. And it should be, that's why it feels so hot like that. That be that UVC, because these are short wavelengths. These are short high frequency wavelengths that are very deeply, like they penetrate deep into your skin. That's why I be feeling like that. It be feeling like a hot shower to, my folks, and then, the other folks, it be burning them. They be getting third degree and second degree burns and shit like that. So, you know, that UVC is a detoxifier. You start to sweat. You start to sweat all that shit in your system. That's why when some motherfuckers, when they sweat during it, that's why it's so hard to be. It's so hard for some motherfuckers. I'm gonna just say some, not everybody, but some of y'all out there, it be hard for y'all to upkeep y'all hygiene during the summer, cause you be, niggas be intaking so much shit. You feel me? When you start to sweat, that perfume don't help. That perfume ain't gonna help. That cologne ain't gonna help. That my guy, my girl. You secreting some you know off-putting pheromones, because you eating too much dead animals and not fasting that shit out of your system every now and then. You feel me? Fast that shit out of your system every now and then. Take care of you. I'm not saying niggas just gotta be full on this. Just every now and then take care of yourself. You feel me? Because I at least know to do that. And I'm gonna keep it $150 with you. You feel me? I still be eating some. You feel me? None of y'all ain't, some of y'all ain't alone out there. But I know every now and then, though, I switch it up too, though. I switch it up. I'm like, okay, now I'm finna go back to the, you feel me? I'm finna go to the clean side. You feel me? Keep my system clean. I gotta make sure that's just how it works. It's a balance. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna cap, nigga. Chipotle be smacking. Panda Express be smacking, nigga. I'm gonna keep it $150 with you. It do. But is that something I'm gonna keep eating all the time and shit like that? Like, nah, I gotta switch it up every now and then. I gotta eat some mandarins and some peaches and this shit one week or a few days, and then the next few days, and then one week I just fast. You feel me? I just fast through. And like, to be real, I only eat once a day to keep it $150 with you. I eat like once a day. If I'm gonna snack on something, it's gotta be like some grapes or some shit. You feel me? But most of the time, I don't really eat until like the end of the day, gang. Like around like 8 o'clock. That's when I eat something. And then next day we do it. We run it back. You get your ass back. Why is that? What is that? A mosquito? But yeah, just balance it out. So, all in all though, just pay attention, man. Watch people that's like, don't watch everybody that's close to you. Just watch a few that you kind of always been having, you feel me, questions about. Just watch them. You feel me? Because they bound to do something this year. Everybody been getting snaked. Like, I seen the shit with it was a shorty I was watching on YouTube. I think her name Golden Serenity. Shout out to her. But her sister and her brother stole her rent money, gang. They stole her rent money. Didn't want to give it back. She got a child, and her baby daddy and her, they got a child and shit together, and they trying to, you feel me, like, get a new place. But they can't get a new place because their money got stolen. And then they got left at the crib where they got evicted at. And then her brother and her sister turned around and got a brand new crib on her ass. I was like, damn, that's cold. That's cold. A lot of niggas been getting snaked. You feel me? You could peep the shit in a 3D plane on the 3D shit, nigga. Look at the shit. What's going on with people? Just on the just like the DDG shit, right? The DDG, the DDG shit and the Halle Bailey shit. That's some snake shit right there. Rock Nation and the Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion now with some evidence coming out that this shit really ain't. You see what I'm saying? That's that snake energy popping up. The Diddy trials just started. The Epstein file, the first phase of the Epstein files just got released this February. Everything is getting exposed. All the reptile energy will be exposed this year. They not gonna be able to help themselves. They gonna have to tune into who they are. You feel me? They not gonna be able to resist that urge to snake a nigga. I'm telling you that. They gonna on your ass, on God. They not gonna be able to resist that urge to snake you, fool. So be careful. Y'all be careful. Yes, I just scratched my nose and kind of digged in a little bit. I just had to, you feel me? Because it's right there. But, like I said, just be Be careful. Niggas is just gonna try to snake you, fool. Mm. I seen this shit with Black Boy Max and Tay Too Smooth. I seen that shit. You know, Tay Too Smooth was made burner accounts and started talking shit on Black Boy Max. Now don't get me wrong, I have my fair shares of views on Black Boy Max. I ain't gonna cap. But still, Black Boy Max be putting niggas on. He be showing love. I can credit him for that. You feel me? He show love and he carry himself in he tries to carry himself in a respectful manner. You feel me? As much as possible, which I can credit him for. You know, all he doing is just working with the music niggas and he mainly trying to put the underground niggas on. You feel me? And show like the mainstream people like, hey, y'all sleep on this shit going on in the underground. Like, look at all this talent here. Y'all so worried about niggas that's signed. Look at the niggas that's unsigned. You feel me? But I seen that incident. You know, with Tay Too Smooth, he was talking shit about Black Boy Max on burner accounts and some other niggas and shit like that. And then he tried to like gaslight when he confronted him on live on Discord. The nigga tried to gaslight the situation, and he was like, see, but the reason why I did that is because I felt like this, and I felt like I couldn't come here. I'm just like, this is just excuses that I'm hearing from this fat ass nigga, you feel me? Stop eating all that damn fucking Burger King and shit, nigga, and slow the fuck down, and maybe you'll be able to process why the fuck you acting like that. Meditate some, nigga. So, you know, I seen that incident, bro. It's just that's wrong as hell. You don't talk about your if you got problems with your homie, cuz you go talk to him about that shit. You don't make no burner accounts and speak down on them. You feel me? When you literally got their phone number, you got their phone number in a Discord to call them and chop it up and squash some shit or figure some shit out or express some shit, whatever it is. Y'all get what y'all need to get off your chest and then dap it up. But he couldn't do that. You feel me? Tay couldn't do that. So like I said, everybody experiencing a lot of snake shit this year. A lot of people is gonna experience a lot of snake shit, and it's gonna get crazier and crazier. It's like the plot twist. It's gonna be plot twist after plot twist, and it's gonna get crazier the closer we get to the end of this cycle, which I would call a year. This light cycle. So around the sun. So all in all, y'all just stay in tune, man. Y'all pay attention. Follow your soul. You feel me? Do what you need to do. Do what you love to do. Don't make nobody feel like you gotta do this or do that. Boxed in. Don't let nobody box you in. Nigga, keep boxing out. Keep thinking outside the box, nigga. You feel me? Keep going against the norm. Keep questioning shit. Don't let nobody ever feel like they superior to you. You feel me? Most importantly. Don't ever let nobody feel like they superior to you, gang. You can be just as big as any nigga out here. I don't get it. Niggas be trying to, you feel me? I, y'all know what I mean. Niggas be clones, trying to clone niggas trying to clone niggas instead of following their own path and their own sauce and being their own. You dig? Follow yourself, gang. Ain't I understand niggas look up to niggas, but hey, follow what you do. Ain't no nigga finna tell me what to do over here, nigga. I'm finna tee up over here. I'm finna tee up on my end of the spectrum, nigga. I'm finna tee up over here in my reality that I'm channeling out that niggas is tapping into. You feel me? Like a TV. You know, that's why I explained the shit about my music. Like, I'm gonna make whatever music I feel like making. You feel me? If I feel like making some awakening shit one day, cool. If I feel like making some chill shit one day, that's what I'm gonna do. Cause I just love music, nigga. And two, I want to be versatile. Not everybody want to hear that shit all the time. You feel me? Some niggas just want to chill. Listen to some shit to chill to, or listen to some shit to turn up to. That's just how life is, man. I'm gonna continue to keep it entertaining over here for niggas, so that way niggas can keep tuning in. Cause when you tune in and we chatting about real topics, but still getting good laughs and looking at this, getting into a little drama, no beefs. We vegan over here. We don't get into no beefs. We don't get into no beefs, but we do get into the drama. You feel me? It's entertainment. It's entertainment. Gotta keep it like that. But other than that though, I appreciate y'all value. Y'all man, y'all stay in tune. Y'all need who's stressing out there? Y'all need this? Here. Who ain't got no y'all ain't got no I know some niggas be down bad out here. You feel me? Hit this shit before I get up out of here. Here. Hold on, let me hit on. You feel me? There you go. There you go. I know you stressing. You feel me? I know some niggas be I know some I be hey, I been there before and sometimes I be going through it too, nigga. But I got you today. You feel me? Whenever one come up, we all come up. Whenever one go down, we all go down. But other than that though, y'all niggas y'all stay chill, man. Mm-mm. Mm. Stay hydrated too, nigga. It's hot. Stay hydrated, nigga. It's hot to the bitch out here, nigga. Stay hydrated out the fruits and some good spring water. You feel me? Other than that, y'all stay in tune. I love y'all. One love, man. Universal love y'all. I'm out.